Back. Testing, testing, we're on live. Hi everybody, it's Jason from the Bead Gallery and welcome to the Bead Gallery's Saturday showcase on koa wood and projects. Testing, testing, we're on live.
Hello everybody. I've been talking for a little bit, but my mic, I didn't power it on. So it's just been me and myself. Today is Saturday, and I'm gonna just jump in and show you something I've been wanting to make for 2 weeks now. How it goes. There's never enough. Let's talk about some color. Let's talk about nice gifts to make and how to even begin inspiration. Echoing. All right. Let me have Jason put on. Let me have Jason put on the headphones and we'll take a pause while we try to figure out what is causing the echoing.
Do you have the other mic?
I do not have the other mic.
Then we're okay. Give me a second.
Oh, it was a Sylvia user issue. She said she had it open twice. All right, now the show can go on. So, Jason, if you can give me the camera. Oh, I should say hi, everybody. I am wearing some koa wood earrings today. These are kind of cool because it is a glue post back, which I hardly ever wear. So if you guys want to know more about this and how to make these, can do, because they're kind of fun. All right, let's go down to the down camera and I'll show you my project. We can talk about design right now. So, hi, Kim. We are all doing well, except for my little baby Pinky. It's been a hard time beating. My arthritis is starting to spread to all my fingers. I know some of my lovey-dovey friends have said that they see the inflammation over the last couple of months. I think something happened with my hormones, but you know what? I'm going to just keep going. One day, if all my fingers are taped up, I'm going to still bead. Teresa. Well, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. All right. Now, if you go to the home page, let me show you what that looks like. Has everybody here been to the home page? If you've been to the home page, let me know. It looks like this. And here it is on my phone. Everything we're going to talk about is under this view all. So then you can find the wood, the kit, the pieces that I'm using, like this one right here is the koa honu right here. If you're wondering, oh, why do they sell it by the piece and the pair? Because we color matched a lot of it, meaning we flipped it to make sure that if you do mirror images, that it would work really well. Let me see what we're looking at. If you can see, what is their view? Is it of the computer or is it of my down screen? Okay, so you can go here and you can say, I want a piece or a pair. Now we have 3 friends that make our koa for us. So it's all Hawaiian wood, acacia wood, and it's a very special wood. There's a natural shine to koa with the grain. Look at that. This is, look at how pretty that is. That's like just natural koa. And so they use koa for furniture, surfboards, just everything, vessels. And when I say they, I mean indigenous Hawaiian people who are using wood. I even have a koa spoon. Okay, so if there's something you like and you want to get it during the show, just go to the website, thebeadgallery.com, and the very first collection at the top has the date and the show. Hopefully this helps you shop, and then that way you can replay this at any time and know where all the pieces are. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is mixing wood, glass, and gemstones. So this is peridot at the top. This is a a hematite druzy. So that has been enhanced a bit to get that nice metallic color on there. And this is a vintage glass bead that has a gold foil on the outside, but then it's been table cut so that you can see the color, but you just have the hint of that on the outside. And mixing this up with wood. Normally, I tend to mix just wood with pearls, wood with gems. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to show you how it looks with other kinds of beads. Now, if there's a question you have about the koa charms today, I have samples to show you that I'm happy to break down and talk about design with, or just show you for inspiration. Show you what it looks like with pearls, with Chinese freshwater pearls, with Tahitian pearls on it. So ask away. This show is for you. I normally don't come in with any set plans because I kind of want to see what you guys want to do. So as usual, I'll put it on you and say, what do you want to see? What do you want to learn? I am going to talk about, we're going to have Jason jump in to talk about wood and when it's cut and how it's really thick, right? Because a lot of woods, if they're thin and they're cut thin, they can snap and break easily. So if you want it to be more lasting, you want it to be thick cut. Some of our pieces have to be thin cut though, because of the detail. So Randy, our cabinet maker, makes these. And so to get that kind of fine detail, it has to be thin. And then he has to he cleans out, you guys, all of those teeny tiny spaces. Now, if you saw his, oh my gosh, we have so many pieces by Randy. He's a cabinet maker who retired. He cleans out all of these teeny tiny spaces. Now there's different kinds. This wood comes from Manny. He's over on the Big Island. So he uses koa as well, but he thick cuts his pieces and he doesn't go for that super fine definition that you will see on this, right? So much tinier. So we have Randy doing 3 new pieces for us. One is he's bringing back the ohia lehua. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. And he's going to bring it in a mini size for me. So we'll see how that looks. I'll keep you guys posted. The beads here is a vintage glass. It is a druzy and a peridot. And if you guys want any of these beads, I do have them. This one, I only have those left. So just to make it really simple, I was just going to put it together real quick with just some recommendations on wire, technique of putting it together so you don't have to think so hard. And I think I'm going to do it with gold.
So, Teresa, I hope that answered your question about what it is.
Oh no, my gold wire is gone. Hold on. I only have silver.
What you're looking for?
Gold 24 or gold. Oh, I found some 22. Okay, so I found some 24. I will use this. So when you're wire wrapping pieces that are glass and gems, 24 gauge and 22 gauge half hard is always a good fit. Because this is such a thick piece that we're going to be wrapping through, one thing that I wanted to tell you that would be super handy to do is to make a sampler with your wrap and tap pliers. Because you're probably always wondering, what size is good, right? So if you have some 20 gauge wire, well, 20 gauge is a nice size because you can go ahead and make loops with it. And grab some. And you then, here we go, can keep it on the side. Oh, here. Keep it on the side as a sampler. Okay, so here, this is what I mean by making a sampler. I was driving to work this morning and I was like, Jason, we've been doing this for 27 years and we never made a sampler of our wrap and taps. We should definitely do that. So this is how you can do it. Here you go. Take the end of your wrap and tap and spin a couple spirals on it. And now you have a coil. And this will turn into your jump rings. So I'm going to flush cut the end of my wire. I won't make you suffer and sit through me making all of these. I will just make the first 2 sizes. So get your wrap and taps out. Make a note right now that this is a very good thing to do. Oh, you know what Jason's going to do? He's actually going to measure it for us too.
We have an outside diameter.
And an inside. Yeah?
Let me see if Shelby.
Because a lot of times I'm always like, what size will fit? So you know what I do, right? I just turn it towards me and I guess. But I'm realizing that the time spent on guessing, there's a lot of time spent on guessing. So now we know diameter. After I make this in 20 gauge, then I'm going to make the same ones in 18 and then 16 gauge.
So what they'll have in common, you guys, is going to be the outside diameter. The inside diameter is all going to be different depending on the gauge size. Okay, did you get that? What they're going to have in common is the outside diameter, and what's going to differentiate them is going to be the inside diameter.
Now, do you guys understand why we're going to make it in different gauge wires? If not, this is a perfect time to ask. Okay, and I will just make the biggest one in 18 as a demo. Okay, so now that you have all of your jump rings, you know, all of these rings, and you cut them, you can store them in a bag, so you can always come back and look at them when you need to. But this is a perfect way of going, all right, what's going to fit in here? You can go through your set of jump rings. Hang on one second. Jason, can you turn this monitor on for me so I can see any comments as we go through the show today?
Which monitor are you talking about?
This one. Okay. Thank you very, very, very much. My phone keeps shutting off and
well, I have the far right for you to look at too. Okay.
When do you use the inside diameter to determine when to use it versus the outside? Oh, that's such a good question. Okay, here we go. Based on that, Teresa, I'm going to make a 16 gauge in all right, one moment, please. I already mixed up my jump rings. Okay, this is number 5. This is number 5. This is number 6. Look, I made 2 of the same one by accident. I was like, what's going on? Let me do that one again. So number 6, that's how some of the wrap and tap jaws can look similar. Okay, and I'm going to measure it and show you. So this is very important when you're working with wood charms. In case you're like, what does this have to do with wood charms? A lot, my friends.
And charms in general, guys.
And charms in general. Because anytime you're trying to get, I'm off camera just a little bit. Give me 1 second. This is 16 gauge. Here we go. So this is the same jump ring made in 20 gauge, 18, and 16. The outer diameter is going to be the same on all, but the inner diameter is going to be a little different because as the wire is thicker, it's going to make the inner diameter smaller. The thicker the wire, the smaller the inner diameter. All right. Here we go. 20, 18, and 16. So if you take your jump ring and you measure the inside, pull it, it'll say that this is 9.65 on the inside on the 20 gauge. Actually, I'm so sorry. It should still be. It's the outer diameter that's going to be different. I gave you the wrong ID and OD. So inner diameter and outer diameter. Okay, so here we go. This was all wrapped on the same inner jaw. So the inner jaw is the same on all of them. That's the ID. The OD is 11.93, and this one should be smaller. This is 11.08, okay? So ID for inner, OD for outer. Sorry, I messed you up on the initial explanation. But I hope that makes sense, that when you're making a ring and you're making it on a stable, non-changing metal, it's not graduated. Each of these are a separate size barrel. It will keep the ID the same, inner diameter. So then we want to take that and put that inside of the turtle. Okay? So you can be like, that's perfect. But can you go a little smaller? Do you want this to be a little smaller? So what you can do is test your jump rings. And you know the 16 gauge did fit. If you want to, you can just stay in your 16 gauge jump rings and work your way down. And if you have all of these made, I can just tell you, it'll be so much easier than trying to make them to fit, as I'm doing right now. So that's what gave me the idea that I should have a jump ring sampler that matches all of mine. So the inner diameter is what determines the distance between the charms. Yes, let me pull one in and I'll show you. Okay, so this is 16 gauge, and this is done on the middle wrap and tap. And so you can see now that this jump ring, being a lot smaller than the other, let me just close it, will drop different distances from the bead. So let's see, the first bead is here and there. So this space right here between the bead and your charm, it does make a difference to your eye. A lot of times when you are making something and you can't tell if they look too far apart, if they look like they're floating, or you want to increase space, sometimes you can do that with your jump rings. All right. I was going to do another demo, but I'm going to take a pause because I'm finding that I'm having a hard time today reading the comments, talking about the numbers, and moving my hands at the same time. So I'm going to take a pause from doing the next demo, which was about inner diameter, outer diameter, jump rings, and how to make it fit with puka shells, okay? So I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to show you some different charms. So this is my favorite currently. This one I had made for us. Hi, Diane. I'm so sorry I confused you guys. So this is a feather. Yes, it can be. The hardest part for me is when I'm trying to do chainmail and figure out the proper inner diameter, because you want to put in so many things into it and it starts to fill up the hole. And then it's like, oh my gosh, how many do I need? So this is the feather. This is on the website. This is, if you want, if you have pen and paper today and you want to write it down, that's P30.
3064. P3064. And if you look at it, it's available both as a single and a double. Am I correct?
Yep, so you can buy it singly or as a pair.
You can buy it as a pair. It's been matched for you already.
Hi, Carmen. So it's either a feather or a fern. Yes, inner diameter is always the same because this never changes. Okay. Now, the turtle that I'm using, this one is made on the Big Island. So cute. And that's P3061.
Sorry, guys, I don't have all of the wood available, but I can pull them for.
Yeah, I was going to show them some of my favorites.
Yeah.
The turtle. Yeah. If you want to bring it up on the screen,
I can do that.
Okay.
But I have to put something down.
And then
Did you want me to do the QR on the screen?
we can.
Or do you want me to do the website on the screen?
Oh my goodness, so many choices. What would you like to do? You want to just do the QR code?
Sure.
Okay. So a lot of these work with just one single bead on the top. So the honu, which is also known as a turtle. So this is the sea turtle. So the body is a little bit more bean shaped versus round like a land turtle. And I was going to call them wings. And the, what do you call them? Not arms. The turtle fins are splayed out. And I know that Teresa went to Kauai and she sent me pictures because she saw the turtles just cruising at the beaches. That's so cool. Now, these are done by Peggy. She's also on the Big Island. And Peggy has a signature of a heart. So she likes to put a heart in all of the wood pieces that she makes. So that's pretty cool. I'll just show you that. So there's tiny little hearts in this plumeria. And so why we started to think, let's put the Tahitian pearls in this show was because I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot how many times I love putting a Tahitian pearl with wood. I think it's got that Polynesian link, right, between the Hawaiian wood, the Polynesian Hawaiian wood, and then we have a Polynesian pearl. So there's something just very magical about linking the islands together. This spiral is one of my favorites. I'm wearing the cutout portion today as my earrings. Let me make sure I'm still on the screen. Okay, so this is the spiral. Jason, by any chance, do you have any of the other QRs that you can? Hi, Momo-chan. Hi, Amy. And then the hula dancer right here. So if there's any that you like, let me know if you need the numbers. Otherwise, it's all on the website. We love putting everything up there because we're finding that during the shows, we can answer your questions and talk about anything you want to. So the show has changed a bit because now instead of showing you item after item, now we can chit chat. So please ask any kinds of questions you have about the wood or whatnot. Teresa says, oh my God, everybody. For me, it looked like there was a lot more room in the video room than in reality. God bless Jamie and Jason for what they do and make it work. There's so much more than we could imagine that goes into putting one of these shows together. I have no idea how they did it 5 times a week. And then she put this scary face. Thank you, Teresa. And we welcome any of you visiting to come and visit with us and let's do a show because it is so fun to be able to reach out and cruise with you guys. Okay, so the hula dancers P1185. P1185. I'm going to tip this so you can see the number at the bottom. The hula dancer, there's 2 basic kinds of hula dancing. So if you've come to Hawaii and you were able to see a show, there is like an older traditional style, and then there's a more modern contemporary style. I think it's a kahiko and Awana. And so if you are interested in watching the dance and you're like, oh, I want to see a certain kind, just you can always ask and ask, is this a traditional or is it more contemporary? And if that makes a difference to you, because the music and the chanting is also a little bit different. So that's something about hula. And we have the spiral. And then spirals are a symbol of beginning again. And if you are looking for a restart this year, if things have just not been as smooth as you like and you like a restart, I think it might be a really good time to wear a spiral, reminding you to begin again.
Got it.
Yeah. Here is one of my favorites. I've been really interested in the moon and its movement. So this one is P1092. P1092. I did this with Moonstone. So when you're putting something together and you're like, I don't know what colors to work with, a lot of times I just go directly with like a symbol, meaning perfect. So if you think about waves, you might think about the ocean. So you might want to put something blue with it, oceany, aqua with it. For the moon, I chose to go with like a white moonstone. And so I make these connections. So a turtle, you might like how this one have the green beads. So sometimes the easiest thing is to, in your mind, just put together what color comes to mind when you're about to do your piece. And I hope I'm not stating something too overly simple because sometimes I do forget myself how to even begin a project. So I'm just reading Deb. Deb, if you want it, the plumeria, that one might have run out just recently. So I am going to be getting some koa charms in. If you want that one, let me know, okay? And I will make sure I get some for you. For the coil waves, we have two different kinds. So we have this, which is like the center. This one is, what is this one? Jason, 865, P865. So P865 is the one that I'm also wearing as an earring right now. So just glued this on the back. So if you see anything that you like, you can grab it on the website. Again, I made a whole collection on the home page.
And guys, if you just joined us now, we're having the purchases on the website. So
Yes.
go to the website on that page that Jimmy has open for you.
And then you just hit view all once you
and
find
all
today's
there.
show. Scroll down and you can grab it here. So we do comment sales still. We'll still do that on the website, but we're finding for our sanity, if everything comes through the website, oh my gosh, it's so much easier to organize our minds. And after the show, where Jason used to have many, many questions to answer about products, now everything is on the website. So that is happy, happy news. So this is a little bit more fragile because this is the outside. And look at this. So Randy, our cabinet maker, made these. His pieces are so delicate and dainty. You cannot just put this in your bag, throw your bag on the ground, and then sit on it. This is not. This is these koa wood pieces are not the ones to wear outdoors and go hiking in. Okay. So please wear them with more care. And with more care, they will last. Like I've had Randy's stuff for 9 years,
Yep.
going on 10 years now. We've been carrying it that long. We're his first store. And I've only had maybe a few pieces sent back to me that, oh, here, let me show you why. Because it is so dainty and so fragile. Look at this. So imagine Randy takes his little pick and he cleans out around every single branch. He is so intense, you guys. These are works of art.
So guys, if you do want to order any of these items, any of these beautiful handmade koa pieces, make sure you go to the website, thebeadgallery.com.
Just a tree of life. We don't have many of these, but we do
And
have a different ones coming. Okay, so this is the spiral that Jason put up. We have the two kinds, the P865 and the 702. We have both of them on the website. This is my favorite right here. This I have made for every single friend almost. So this is the Monstera. So he did it in two sizes. First we had this one. We started off with a bigger one. And then this is what after like 5 years, people were like, do you have it tinier? We did this. This is P1346. P1346. It is the size of, I think it's 1 inch, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's 7/8. I think it is 1 inch. Yeah, it is 1 inch. Well, plus a little bit more because of the curve at the top. And this one right here, made by Randy, is 1.75 inches. So if you want a more of a statement piece, oh, these are so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So I noticed that Judy wants plumerias. Judy, did you want two?
the same as Deb's.
Yeah. And then Deb Ekbreth, if you wanted a plumeria, let me know how many. I'm going to get it for you. Judy, two. Deb. That way, since there's more than one person now, I don't want to lose track. If it was just one text, I usually can remember. All right. So again, this is my favorite, the classic. And that looks like, hold on. I have so many photos of beautiful jewelry. I'm just going to pull it up and show you. I hope you guys like just seeing it on my phone. I wish I had all my samples, but I think we have thousands of samples already.
And Karen, I got your name down too.
So here's one way you can use it. With a ring and something inside of it. You can just put it plain on a hoop. Or this is made out of tiny little shells. So it's a hoop on memory wire made of teeny little shells. I'm going to show you, Judy wants 4. You got it. I'm going to show you the plumerias again, made by Peggy. So Peggy makes these just for us. She used to make these as Christmas ornaments in a very large size, and sell them at hotels. And I was like, Peggy, what if you made them tiny? And then we could make earrings. So she did. So her things, oopsie, that she's made are this. And then she has the turtle. The turtle with the heart is this one. It's another Peggy. And then she did one of a turtle that had multiple baby turtle outlines on the inside. That one was really cute too. Okay, so those are the Monsteras. Monstera is not indigenous to Hawaii. It's not like, but people really love how it's such a gorgeous plant, and it looks like a heart shape. So I think that's why it's popular. These are something. So the Eva bird here, this is also known as the frigate, and so that bird is about travel. I guess you could even call it like adventure, but always coming back to your home, coming back to you. And my Eva Bird project. I'm grabbing it right now. All right. So these are amazing. Okay. This Eva Bird, it is P3060. P3060. They are longer, but I wanted them. They are they're almost 2.25 inches. So I was like, how am I going to wear this? I'll give you the right number, please. Okay. So this is called the Eva Bird, IWA. One moment. I'm just going to clean this up, try this area up a little. I'm Now that Teresa knows, she's probably like, yes, Jamie, you should clean that area up a little. Because there's only like 3 inches around on either side of this table. Chatamate kudasai. All right. So here's the Eva bird here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And here's the Eva bird also here, depending on how, what your style is. Our friend Elise has the Eva bird tattooed on her as well. I think she said it's part of her middle name. Is it Eva Lani? I gotta ask her. So this I thought would be so awesome to put with a puka shell. If you ever had a puka shell that had just like a really big hole, you're like, what am I gonna do with this puka shell? Well, what if you used it as a hoop or a loop? Frigate, like Frigate. They are named after the large supply ships. You forget everything. The one with the shells. Okay, I am coming back to you. So this, I thought, everybody, if you have puka shells, you can put this. Oh, the Eva bird is also a symbol of endurance because they can fly hundreds and hundreds of miles without stopping or resting, which is why when they do find those big ships, those Matson type ships, and they rest on them and they take off again to go on their journey, it's pretty incredible. So here's my idea. What if I join this to here? First of all, let's just see. I put this project here for a couple weeks, just wondering. So the holes in the charms made by Manny, we have him make a special size hole for us because if the hole is too small, you cannot get your jump ring through it. It sits stiff and it sits awkward and it doesn't just fall. So these were made by request. So we're so lucky that he customized the hole size to be large enough for us to put a 16 gauge jump ring in. Dun, 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 dun. So I thought I'd go like that. Now I'll take one more jump ring and let's see. I'm not sure how it's going to lie because the hole in the puka shell is not centered, but it might be cute. It might be. We'll see. You can always make your own jump rings. How? Because now you have all your testers over here. You can find the one that looks like it and use it. Or you can make it. Now you can make it to order on your own pieces. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here. And one last request, if anybody else wants a plumeria, please let us know in this show and I will contact you after about it. So I have Judy, Deb, Ekbreath, Karen K, and Teresa who wants a plumeria. Now plumeria is, oh my gosh, you want to grab the real ones that Mama sent. So plumeria is also known as frangipani and it's so, oh my God, it smells so good. They come in pink and yellow, and I have 2 growing right now, but mom has a beautiful tree and she's so cute. She's just like, she snaps off these branches for me. And so this is what it looks like. And one thing about the plumeria is when it's a fresh one and you pull it, it will weep a little here. Oh God, smells so good. So what you can do is just make sure you wipe it off or rinse it so it doesn't get sticky, but it does smell so good. Debbie, I got you. Karen says her niece stole her plumeria earrings. Okay, so going back to my frigate before I forget. Here it is. And then most ear wires, I'm not sure if you're familiar with ear wires, but most ear wires have a loop that is profile. It goes front to back. So whenever you are planning something, Try to consider before you do anything that your loop runs front to back, okay? Because when you get to the point where you're like, I'm going to add this on here, you're like, I have to put another jump ring, but you don't. So here's a quick trick. You can grab your ear wire like this and just turn it so you don't have to change or add another jump ring. Because sometimes adding another jump ring makes it a little bit like too much. Now there's too much dangly bits happening, right? And you're like, that's enough. Yes, plumeria is the flower used to make glaze. So for school, when I was growing up, my mom would have me, we used to go on the tree, climb up, bring up, get all the flowers, get a bag full of them, rinse it, and string them on yarn for our teachers. Okay, that is the frigate earring. So if you like this bird here, I have a couple pairs of this. If you like something a little bit more traditional, I feel like there's a little bit more conservative, more solid, right? With the stick action going on here. This one is P3062, made by Manny on the Big Island. Comes from a family of wood carvers too. So this design here that he did, this is P3063. We love this one because you can see it's got the spear, got the lauhala, and let me see what else it has on there. 1 second. Because I know before I get confused that we have just the lauhala one right here. So this is just lauhala. Lauhala is a, it's not a leaf. What do you call it? So it's a long, I mean, I guess it's a leaf.
It's a leaf. It's like palm.
Yes. And then you can dry it or strip it down, and then you can weave it. And so this pattern here is called the lauhala. This is 3059. So Jason's showing you the spear tip. So that's this one. And this is kind of cool because it has the lauhala and the spear tip in the designs. It's kind of like got a little of everything happening in here. And these are all on koa. These are solid koa. And this one is 3059, which is the lauhala. So this is a really nice way of wearing a traditional design that is used to, I mean, now they make hats, you can make mats, you can make bags with lauhala. So it's kind of cool. Maybe if you have time, you can Google it and check that out. So 3059 is the lauhala. I really love the symbolism of the Eva bird. You showed this one, yeah, Jay, 3062.
No, I did not.
Oh, we should. Because I mostly got this charm for the symbolism of endurance, going long distances and not giving up. And there's so much more. I will just show you because it's all on the website when you go to it. So here's the taro leaf. A taro leaf is a symbol for family, nurturing, because the taro or kalo, it is steamed and then pounded and made into poi. So the two together, it shows, unity, partnership, community. Then Peggy made these with Oahu. I thought that was kind of cool. There's one for Kauai. So if you're from Kauai, you might want to wear one that says Kauai. Kind of cool, huh? And it made it look like, because Kauai has like the mountains, so she made it look like mountainy. I thought that was really fun. And mountains and valleys. Oh, I love this. This is a tribal piece. So this piece right here, Pauline and I have made things with it. You can wear it with a bead above it, or you can just put it straight on an ear wire. It's, hang on, I'm gonna show you one sample. So this koa tribal piece is P1171, P1171. So here it is. Oh, if you guys want to see what it looks like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put one on my ear And if there's any other shapes you want to see what it looks like on for size, please ask me and I will put it on. My other favorite one that I made was this one, the spiral. So I linked the open and the closed together. I glued some Swarovski crystals on the edge and then I wrapped this on here. So if I'm going to put both of these on, the tribal on one side. So if you're like, I don't have any glue on Swarovskis, let me know. I have some in my stash that I can share in different colors too. So here it is on my ears. So you can see the length. This one is the spirals. This is the tribal drop. Now in the tribal drop, we do have cutout style and the non-cutout style. So depending on how you feel, if you like cutout or not cutout, you can choose the one you like. Super cool. Now, why do we like these tribal cutouts? The triangle is such a symbol. It's like a very, very amazing symbolic shape. 'Cause look, what does it remind you of? Mountains, peaks. Triangles are points so that you can think about taking all your energy and focusing it. Just like the point of a mountain, when you head for the peak, you're going to the pinnacle. So triangles, however you want to wear them, have such a good reminder for us to stay focused, go for our goals, and don't stop till you get there. I guess you could wear a frigate on one side or an Eva bird, and on the other, you could wear a pointed triangle charm. This Koa Moon Crescent link, I started something with it in one of our lives, and I put some chain hanging from it and some moonstone. I can't find that sample. There's thousands of samples now. If anybody has ideas on how to organize all these samples, I would love it. So this is P1227. P1227. Do you guys feel like you've seen enough of the charms and that you can go on the website and feel like you can order or purchase based on what I've shown you? Because basically what we want to do is make sure you feel comfortable. You should never buy something and wonder, oh, will I like it? I want to show it to you so you can buy it with confidence and go, I love it. So this one, Sylvia, that you're talking about with black on the inside is P1171. So the one that was on my ear was the black outline. This one is the black on the inside. And this one is the cutout. So yeah, the cutout is P11. Oh, the cutout is P1058. So black interior was 1171. Cutout is 1058. And black on the inside is 1171.
Which one, the cutout?
The cutout
Yes.
is 1058.
That's right. Okay.
Jason's typing like a fiend so that you can see it. He has, I think, 6 or 7 steps in order to get it to the page so you can see it. So thank you for your patience. And if you ever want to have an online business like this and you're wondering how to do it, you're welcome, just like Teresa was, to come and watch the back end of this. And finally, the last one, and thank you for mentioning this one, Sylvia, is P1171. P1171. You can tell I like these so much that we're like, let's have them made in a few different styles.
What are the numbers again?
P1171. Yep, so we did that.
There's 3, right?
Yep, P1171, P1180. Maybe that we didn't do that one. Yeah, P1180. That's the one on the left-hand side. He is. He's super awesome. He's like trying to always make sure we don't lose our stuff. Okay. Who out there likes triangles? Are there any other triangle lovers out there? Because you know what's so funny? That's why witches' hats are pointed, right? So that that's why they're pointed. But the symbolism of pointy objects is so to put all your power to one point. Look at these tiny tribal ones. So we had these made after because some of our customers were like, this is too long. Do you have something smaller? So we had these made tinier just for us. This is P1094. P1094. Debbie, you like triangles? That's awesome. Because I think that, people like myself who's always looking for focus, we need reminders. Visual reminders are the best. I guess that's how I ended up selling beads. It's not like selling beads. It's like surrounding myself with symbolism. I think that it's what it feels like. Can I please show you guys? And I did the moon. Okay, this is awesome. Some pearls. Because I put together some pearls in different trays and I have specials. So that's going to be where you can choose it live and then you can check out on the website. So for example, let's say you buy it. I'll put it in a bag with your name. And then when you check out, we'll make sure that when we ship to you, it's the one you picked in the showcase. So we have $30 pairs, $40 pairs, and $50 pairs. So I'm just going to show them all to you and see if you like any of them. So that's the 30. These are the 40. And these are the 50. In case you're wondering, like, what makes them different in price, or in case you're not wondering, but go ahead and ask me questions about pearls. I've been to Tahiti about 6 times. I got to work on a pearl farm and I got to see the whole production. So when I look at a pearl, I can tell, like, is there ways that we can make this pearl lovable? Is this pearl not usable? So if you did purchase a pearl earlier from us in our bead circle, you can go and add it to your cart at any time. It doesn't have to be during the show. You can do it after. And we already put all your pearls on the side. So if you're not in our bead circle, but you'd like to buy a pearl, here is our specials.
This is going to be
and you can ask me to show them to you. So the pair price is $30. Now, getting a pair for $30 and as matchy as possible with Tahitians is hard because Tahitian pearls are not coming from the same oyster. Every pearl is on its own. So they're like humans that are not twins. So finding 2 humans that that have a doppelganger, it's not common. But I do my best to make them matchy.
as much as possible.
And then we have 3 people who were here yesterday who helped me. So each of us went through it. I went through it with each person so that we can do it. Now, if you want to see all of them before you choose, I can go through all of them. So this size here is Judy. They started, I think I sold them for, so this is an 8mm. This is an 8.5. So 8.5. This is an almost 9mm.
I know.
This is a 9. Okay. So we have different sizes for you today. So these are running up to the 8 to 9mm. You can use this with the pineapple bead topper that we have that my friend Dana designed. So you can put a little pineapple cap on top and turn these into pineapple earrings. You can wrap them on top. You can wrap them on top of your wood or koa charm. So that's the $30 tray. If you see anything you like, let me know. These are your show prices, just FYI. It will go up about $20 when I do put it on the website. So if there's something you do like, let me know. Teresa, I will grab you Y6. If you want me to poke it for you and hold it closer to the light, can do as well. So what fits on these is up to 18 gauge, which is quite nice. This is the Y7. This is the Y9. And these are $30 for two. These are so cute. This is Y1. Check this out. Oh my gosh. And they're like a bluey green.
Yeah.
So cute. Y1.
So if you guys want small Tahitian pearls, this is
so
to get them.
And I will put it above piece so you can see how I would use it.
You can consider it an accent, but I think it's very complementary to that coat, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's really getting the most out of your earring design.
And this is Y5.
They're just pretty. That's just a really dark silver, yeah.
Y1, yeah, got it, Miss Pauline. So when you check out, you just make sure you check out of the $30 a pair, and you'll get these. I'll show you the $40. If you guys want to come back to these, we can.
Because Jason has to leave in 2 minutes.
Jason has to leave. In case you're wondering where Jason goes at 3 o'clock every day, we open the store. So you can always come to the store and look at stuff. Yeah, Teresa. Yeah, Polly.
I think Teresa saw me just dash out all of a sudden, you know?
So this is the $40 a pair, Jason, if you can change the screen for me.
I don't think I have it.
So the 40.
It's the same one, guys.
Oh, okay.
It's just going to be 40. So
3 price options. Okay, so I'll put this sign here then.
Yes.
These are $40 a pair. So
I
these
can
are
hide it if you want me to.
These are bigger, a little more lustrous. And as Cass said, even if they're not exactly the same, when you show them on the live, they might have plans to use them in separate projects. So still show them. BB25 is a really nice match though. So I'll show you. BB12 was not a really nice match. BB25 is.
How's that? Will that work?
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank you.
So guys, this is the $40 set, a little bit bigger, different shaped.
BB1. Oh, and when we say a little bit bigger, it means
1 millimeter right here.
These are 9.8, so almost 9 millimeters to 12. 9 to 12. This is BB1. Can you see BB25? Yes. This is BB25. 2 for $40. And as close as I can to pairing them. Surya says, bye, Jason. I just want to emphasize how pairing pearls is very, very difficult. I have a friend who has more pearls than I do, and she has only made 1 pair in her entire life because she was like, it took her so long. She's like, I never want to do it again. Her name's Tracy. She's so crazy. BB3 is a very, very nice pearl set too. It's kind of like, it is like it's got a slight green, olive green strip on this, and most of the color is more of a cocoa-y brown. BB3. Okay, Miss Teresa. Right there, Jason.
Okay.
Oh, BB10. It's like kind of black. I like this one, BB10. I like all of them. All the ones I did not like did not make it to the show. There's like around 40 or 50 non-paired ones, you guys. So when you do see the paired ones, just know that it does not always happen. This is one of the hardest things to do, to get two random pearls to look good together. And they're from all over the place. BB19 is a lighter color, so it's almost like a silvery gray. And again, these are only $40 a pair. And so I'm going to explain why they're only 40. If they were perfectly smooth with no pit marks on it, then they would be about 40 a piece.
And that's just
Or
what,
no, actually,
that's just average
no,
listing,
they'd be
yeah?
like about $400 a piece. Excuse me,
With
my
that
numbers.
luster.
Yes. However, because it has some of the lines and it's not perfect, you know, I love pearls. Oh my gosh. So there's any other pairs? BB2. Did I show you guys BB2? You guys got to see the luster of this set. Look at this. This is BB2. They are pretty. They are bluey. Oh my gosh.
Silver blue, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a really pretty color.
BB2 is so
Good
nice.
match on that one, by the
Yeah.
way.
Thank
Cat,
you.
great, man.
Thank you. It's almost like pinky and blue.
Yeah.
Wow, that one's nice. So I think it just depends because some people really like dark pearls and some people like light pearls. BB11 is a dark, very dark.
BB2 for Judy, is that right?
Yes, Judy got BB2. Sorry, Miss Debbie. If I do have anything in that shade or color, I will let you know. BB20.
For the BB2.
This is BB20.
And
The classic dark, peacocky, dark Tahitian. It's got like little hints of green on here.
and we'll try to find another one in our batch, Debbie, that looks just like the BB2.
Okay. Oh, and then I have these.
Did you show the BB20 to Ginny?
I don't know if this was. I don't think that's a pair.
No,
Okay.
it's not. That
Okay.
was like that's why we put BB2
Okay.
all by itself.
And then the $50 a pair
Let me
ones.
edit this one real quick.
Okay.
And then I really
Have to go. Actually, you know what? T5 now, even though I really love it, I'm going to make it $40. It's in the $50 a pair, but it does have flaws here. So this is going to be $40 a pair. So if you guys like this one, please know that this particular one, even though we're in the $50 tier, I'm making it $40. So if you like this T5, it is $40. Okay.
and then Kim would like to see T9.
You got it.
There you go, Kim.
And then I do have beautiful, beautiful pearls. So if you guys want me to bust those out in a future show where they're going to be like $100 per pair,
125.
yeah, I'm happy to bring those out. But this I just wanted to have as like fun sets that you guys can make jewelry with right away. This is T9. Because sometimes when I have pearls that are like $300 a piece, I have to stop and think, what am I going to make with it? T9, you got it, Kim. So we are in the $50 tray right now. Jason had to go grab the phone. Give me a second, and I am here. Okay, Pauline, you wanted to see T1. T1 is cute. They are so shiny. Look at that. It's almost like metallic on this one. Woohoo, this is T1. Let me know, Pauline, if you like this. Oh my gosh, Janine, you're right. T5 is an ombre. I like it because look, if you put a bead cap on it, you can hide some of the lines over here. But look at the rest of the pearl. It is so nice. This part is like so crazy. Oh my gosh. So put that over here in the $40 pair. Pauline, I got you T1. And then I'm going to show you a kit, my fidget necklace. Because if you guys like it, I can do a class for it, a live in-person class. And it doesn't take longer to do it. All right, we will do an expensive, nice, more expensive Tahitian pearls in the future. I'll probably do that on our bead hui. So if you have not joined our bead hui yet, please do. It is tbg.family. I have to show you this one because this is brown. And finding brown is a little bit, not tough, but it's not as common as like the other colors in the batch that I have. So this is, I think, T6, and these are brown. Look at the color. Nice, huh? I love it. So T6 is a brown. T2 is like a silvery gray. These are so pretty. T3, and then I'll do T7, and then I'll show you my last kit. This is T3. So I don't know if you can tell, like this $50 batch, it is a little bit different than the $30 batch. There's hardly any lines. There are skid marks, of course, but this last one is T7. T2, you got it, Debbie. This is T7. So shiny. So when I say so shiny, in case you're wondering, what does that mean, a pearl being shiny? It means that, like, when this pearl is, imagine like a pearl that eats really well, and it has a lot of good, it has a lot of good water, it has a lot of good nutrition, it had some good sunlight. Do we add the one from Bead Hui? Yes, you can add your Bead Hui order, your bead circle order to this cart. So when your pearl gets all of these wonderful nutrients, sunshine, and it's treated well, it ends up very beautiful. When it was implanted, it was done with very clean precision instruments. So not a lot of junk went into it. So that also makes a difference in how beautiful the pearl is. There's so many ways that the pearl can come out not beautiful along the way. P6, you got it, Amy. That's T7. What color is T3? It is more of a bluer tone than a peacock. No, not much green. So this one pulls a little bit more blue. The bottom one pulls a little bit more blue. So it's bluer at the top, and then as it comes towards the bottom, it's more of a grayish purple. So they're not exactly the same, but they're pretty darn close. So this is T3. I'm gonna move this pearl. So if you guys want to see any others, the 30 or the 40 again, let me know. But I'm gonna show you my necklace before I go because I'm so excited about it. So I have sometimes a hard time with attention. There's always something happening, and I do my best to stay focused. But I always like to fidget and touch things. So this lariat, did you guys see the photo of the lariat? I put it on Facebook. It's not going to look good like this because it's a mess, right? I mean, there's a lot going on here, but I'm going to show it to you. See if I can find a photo. I do. Okay, here we go. So it's a lariat. So it comes around the neck, it drops over the bead, and then you have the extra pieces, okay? So what it is I took a piece of leather, I folded it in half, and I made this as the loop. Then about 18 inches down, I knotted a pearl in, and I slipped the secondary cord through the knot. We have two tails. On one tail, I put 3 beads. These are Chinese freshwater pearls in the kit. So these can move a little bit. On this side, I have 3 Tahitian pearls knotted, but this piece can slide up and down. Okay? So when you put the necklace on, you take your knot and you just put your pearls through it. Okay, so it comes through, and then the other pearls come through. 1, 2, and 3. And here is your necklace. So this is where your neck is, this is where your pearl is, and this is your drops. But the cool part is you can slide this pearl up so it sits above. So you can move that piece around. You can move it above and where it cinched up like tighter. So it's all leather. And you have your pieces here. This is the same kit as that, pretty much. Different colors leather. This is our Bora Bora necklace. Let me get that up. Hold on. Okay, so this Bora Bora pearl and leather fringe necklace is $150, and it comes with 4 Tahitian pearls that we drilled out for you to fit on the leather, and 3 Chinese freshwater pearls. So you get 4 Tahitian, 3 Chinese freshwater, and leather. There's a video on how to make this. So it's not a hard necklace to do. It's pretty amazing. And you don't even have to do it that way. That's what's really cool about it. When you are making this, I'm going to just give you a quick demo in case you've never seen the video. And that's fine. Don't worry. Okay. I'm going to do it on totally different materials so it's easy for you to see, okay? So I'm going to do it on pink cord. So you got to pretend that this is your necklace and you've knotted some pearls on, or you maybe don't put any pearls on this cord. I like that idea. You're going to take your leather. So we have 2 kinds of leather, one thick, one thin. Put it here and half hitch it. So now you have your leather on. And you can put your pearls on and knot them. So one idea, I was thinking of a new version of this necklace. Is to make all of your pearls hang as fringe. Now again, please remember that this is not this is not the cord you get in your kit. I'm just doing this so you can see a contrast for the video, on the video. So if you can imagine all of your leather hanging down and all your pearls just dropping, nothing on here. I was like, that would be so cool too. So you can kind of do anything you want because we drilled out all the pearls that fit the leather for you. So that you have a choice. You can make a lariat style necklace like this. And I'm going to make a video because I'm going to be teaching this in store how to do. I thought it'd be easy after I made it to just tell people how to do it. But then I tried to show 3 people last night and they were just a little bit like, what? How did you do this knot? How did you get that? How did you measure that out? How did you know it's going to work? So I want to just actually spell it out step by step. Now, if you want to do it this way, it's here. So we have the Bora Bora. Bora Bora is one of the islands in Tahiti. It's beautiful. I got to fly over it when I was going to Raiatea. Raiatea is where I did the pearl harvesting and learning about the whole pearl process. So Bora Bora is one of the beautiful islands. The water is so clean. Clean water is key to a nutritious environment for the pearl. Now, if you are interested in the Bora Bora necklace, why is it your lucky day? Because you can pick your set. It's pretty sweet. We have them here. So if you feel like you want to grab a Bora Bora necklace kit today, they're $150, and we took them offline for over a year, almost a year and a half, and decided that because now we have 2 versions of it, we would bring it back. So it comes with everything. The kit comes with the leather. It comes with the pearls right here. The leather that it comes with is a natural color. So it will turn after you wear it quite a bit. And it comes with an extra pearl, which I'm looking for, that we drilled so that you can make a button hole closure. There we go. So it comes with one of these pearls too. And you can put that on there. And you can make a closure. So at the end, you put this on, you tie a knot, and it's a button closure. Dun, dun, dun. You tie a knot at the bottom. And that's how it rolls. A nice peacock set. You got it. Oh, this one's really nice. Okay, Karen, I like FF10 and 4. Oh my gosh. And I have 4 more in this bag. Let me look in my bag just to make sure none of them are super peacocky. Peacocky. Okay. All right, Karen. Here's 2 that were in the bag because the tray was full. So I can call this one left. This one's right. And then I have number 4. This is more chunky. And number 10. Number 10 has like a lot of nice darker colors. So I am pulling towards number 10 because this is a very silvery rainbow bead right here. See that? How gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, that is so nice. Okay. But I'm thinking it's 4 or 10 for a darker peacock. I know. The responsibility of choosing is so hard when they're all so nice. So if anybody else has questions about this or you need help picking one, please let me know. Karen, I'm really moving towards 10. Oh. I'm not too sure. Darn it. Okay, I'm going to hide this so you guys can look at the pearls and enjoy it. Now it's bigger. And this is the left and right that I was showing Karen. All right. Now I think that might be it for our show today. I'm I'm working on, oh, wow, we got the cutest charms in, you guys. Astrological charms and heart charms, because I'm trying to do some so like super cute pens for Mother's Day. I'm going to show you those really like in the next few days. I'm getting my act together on that. Then I want to set up another. Okay, you got it. Got this for you, Karen. So it has been a rough year. I'm sure that this is not the right time or place for me to talk about what a rough year it was. But if anybody else is having a year similarly, filled with challenges, death, pain, I just want to say that we, all of us, can commiserate and empathize because I feel like it's just been a challenging year. So I want to send out a lot of love, a lot of creativity, a lot of compassion, and a lot of forgiveness. And if you guys feel like someone is disappointing you, not doing things the way you want, we've all been on both sides of that, right? We've all been the disappointed and the disappointer. And I just want to say that I hear you and sending out lots of love. Karen, well, I'm going to do something special for you because I love you so much. Is I think I have a Chinese freshwater pearl that's a peacock color that I saw. So I'm just going to exchange that out for this bead that's not peacocky. Peacocky. Every time I say that, it makes me laugh because we have a flower bead, a jasmine flower called peacocky. But I'm going to switch that out for you, and then you're going to love this set so much, girl. So I got you. I just want to put it out there. Going back to what I was saying, that a lot of love and understanding and forgiveness, and just saying, hey, we're all doing our best, right? Thank you for all that understanding. And let me see how to get back to my main screen. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I am. Look at my lovely necklace that Pauline made. She gave this to me. I love it. Yeah, it has been a very challenging year. I hear all of you. I do. And when I'm like, let's get together and do this, I have so many friends who say, oh, I can't. So many things are happening. And, you know, thank you for giving me a forum where I don't have to make excuses. Because when we say to each other, I'm busy or crappy things are happening, a lot of times I think that's all we need to say. And there is an understanding from each other. And that's a real community, you guys. And I appreciate that. Let me move my mic a little lower. Okay, okay. So here we go. Here's the fidget lariat. I'm just gonna put my earrings on. Loop, fold in half, knot a pearl on, and two tails. Okay. Come through. I need a bead jam, you guys. Karen, should we bead jam on a Saturday or Sunday? Does anyone have a point of view on what day? Think about doing it at home. It's been a crazy year so far. Yes, it has. So here's one way you can wear it. Just kind of choked up to your neck. And honestly, it's not tight because the leather has some spring to it. Okay. Or you can pull it down to under the fat pearl. So whatever you do, I will guide you and I will help you and not put the smallest pearl here. You put the smallest pearl, hello. If you put the smallest pearl here, it will slip right over. And then it splits into two. So you can fidget with these as much as you like because I made them so they're movable. They're not in place. They're not knotted in place. They're floating. And then the three here, if you don't want these knotted, you can just undo that knot. Just make sure there's one on the bottom. And then you can slide your pearl up because they're movable still on the other side. Come through. And pull it down. So now you have two pearls here, which is kind of cool. So however you want to do it. When I was young, my mom used to be like, don't show your bra strap. Do you guys remember all that? And now, oh my gosh, the style is just wear anything. Like your bra is on the outside. I'm like, okay, we live in such good times. Yes, all the moving pieces. I love this necklace, you guys. I love it. Sunday, okay, let's do it on a Sunday. We do have some Sundays in May coming up, and I think I was asking if you guys wanted to do it on Mother's Day Sunday, but I wasn't sure if you all had plans. So if you do, then my goodness, we can move it to the Sunday prior. But this is the fidget necklace. This is a great gift also because it's kind of a one size fit all. Like I wore it, I had Elise put it on, and on Elise because she's taller than me and a little bit more busty, so these things didn't drop straight down to between her legs. It stayed up here, which was really nice. So I like it, and I can show you how to make it. The new fidget necklace. It's not as the spacing I thought would be an easy thing, but it wasn't. But now that it's done, it's like a formula. So you guys can just have the cheat sheet and make it, right? My view on suffering through design is if one person has done it already and they're willing to share, let's do that. Let's all share. Okay, you guys have any questions? Is there anything I can do? I am going to go to work. It's just been kind of one of those years. I've lost too many people. It's been kind of painful. So I think it is time for a new deck. Let's open up a new deck. Let's do this. If you've bought something in today's show, what's happening tomorrow? Nothing. Nothing, girl. I'm going to get ready for next weekend and all the good. Oh, I'm going to work on my Mother's Day pens. That's what I was going to do. I don't know. Sometimes we have to be so reactive to doing everything, whether it be like, oh my God, we have an inventory problem that has been building for years. And I tried to do a kit bundle only to find out that I have to redo all of our products. All of them. You know what? It's okay. There's so many other things in life that could be worse. I'm lucky. My bangs are on my face. Split the deck. Now, whoever's still with me, I opened up a new deck for you guys. So if you're buying something, I would love to throw this in your box as we fill orders. If you're not buying something, I cannot send it to you. But I can read it to you. So if that's what you want, just when you're commenting, just put read only, and then I won't write your name on the card. Okay? And if you're not sure if you're going to buy something, go take a look at the website. I put so many good things on there for you guys. You guys are so cute. I ordered. All right, new deck, fresh new outlook. Let's get rid of that old crap that's hanging on to us, especially with the moon, right? The moon energy of let go of our old habits. Let's go. All right, here we go. Let's start with Miss June. I'm going to start with you. June. Oh my gosh, June. Every time I meditate or do a visualization for healing, I'm connecting with like-minded people all over the world. That is so true. That is so true. June, look at this rainbow color. It is just like your project. It is just like that knotted necklace that you're working on for your like your rainbow chakras. Perfect. Perfect. So I always put a little piece of tape so that you can pull it off. And then I keep mine. I put these by my desk. I put them all over the place. Now, just remember, I will read one for you. I just will have nowhere to mail it, right? So you can just say read only. And as I read your card, you can go on with your day, my friends. You go have a wonderful day. Okay? Hang out if you like, but go make something. Do something that builds your courage, builds your confidence, makes you feel like you're here on this planet, fulfilling your soul's purpose. Teresa, this one. Divine right action is guiding me. Every moment of the day, I know that whatever the outcome is, it is perfect for me and everyone concerned. I trust and know that all is well in my world. Wow, that gave me goosebumps. It made me think about your family and everything that's happening as you deal with aging and healing. I'm going to write Chuck on here because this is wonderful for both of you. Dun, dun, dun. This is so fun. I love looking at these cards. I love opening a new deck. Miss Debbie T. Oh, this one. Oh my gosh, Debbie. Without my past mistakes and all, I would not be here today. I love myself for my willingness to learn and grow. Oh my gosh. You should see my arm. It's like all my hair is standing up on there. I used to have super hairy arms when I was younger. I think aging and hormones have really like changed that. So now when I have goosebumps, they don't all stand up anymore. So I'm like, you can't see as much. Debbie Tebow. This is totally Debbie. I've known Debbie for years and I've been watching her do her growth with her spirit work. Oh my gosh. You guys have questions about spirit work, like working and trusting your intuition, trusting your knowledge base, your knowingness. You're like not too sure. She's a good person to talk to. We should do a chat in our Bead Hui. That would be nice. I just talked to Mighty Networks and I found out that I can make a gallery. So I was thinking about for you guys, what if we make a gallery in the Bead Hui where you can upload pictures of your work? So you can have a body of work in a place that you can come back to, look at, enjoy, and just feel so proud of everything that you've made in a group of everybody who's supportive. I was like, we need to do that. This is called the Love Yourself cards. And of course, it is by my darling friend. She's passed, but I think she's my friend because in my heart, I love her so much, Louise Hay. Karen K. I feel like it's this one. Karen, is this you? My current thinking shapes my future. If I hear myself using negative or limiting words, I change them. I think positive. I'm so excited. We're doing a tea exchange on the bead circle. And I got all the teas. And then Monday is my day off. I'm just trying to see if that is Karen. Did she say that's me? Bye, Teresa. Have a wonderful, wonderful pool day. Kim G, my dear friend. So I've been thinking about you a lot, Kim. I was thinking about your facials, your Chinese medicine, your business, your logo, and I was just thinking, oh God, I hope everything is going swimmingly. This is your card. I see myself healthy, whole, and living in a society where it's safe for me to be who I am and to love others. That is so perfect because I know when you're talking about your Chinese medicine, this must mean that it's happening. I'm in the right place at the right time doing the right thing. Kim G. Wow. When the cards get the universe aligned for us, it's so awesome. Kara K. Kara. It's this one. I visualize all my limitations falling away one by one until I am safe, healed, and whole. Oh, that's so beautiful. It's interesting because how much of it we have to do for ourselves and not get it from any outside source, right? Where we have to recognize it and know it for ourselves. So I send you that unlimited love, Miss Kara. Janine McQueen. This one, hold on, it's this one. Everyone is unique and different. If we are like other people, then we are not expressing our specialness. This is so Janine. I love how you're constantly creating and putting it out there for all of us to get inspired by. Mama-chan. It's funny because sometimes I feel like the cards jump out in a certain way for like the energy. Mama-chan, I am always safe. I am eternal. I will go on forever from experience to experience. Oh, lifetime after lifetime, I am a shining spirit, a beautiful light. I know, like all of us who have been having to let go of friends and family this year, that has been something I've been thinking about. Just knowing that we're like figure eight, right? Staying together. Oh, I'm so happy listening to where everybody keeps their cards. It's so awesome. Alrighty. If there is anybody else who needs a card today, let me know. So again, this deck is called the Love Yourself cards by Louise Hay. I buy them from Hay House. I love to support that business. I hope they stay in business for as long as people need them. Bye bye, Kim G. Bye bye, girl. Okay. If anybody needs a card for me to flip so you can just read it, didn't get anything today, no worries. You can read the card and just know that there's a collective group of people that are positive and loving, and we all stay together and we move together, and we're constantly growing our group because there's so many wonderful people out there, and we all need to be together doing cool stuff. I'll pull myself a card. Okay, so as a top three off the deck. Sometimes I like to kind of do a past, present, future kind of thing. So past, present, and future. And sometimes the cards say just everything. They give me a sense of relief, a sense of knowingness, and just going, yeah, it's so true. It is so true. We are all here for our own personal reasons, and all we can do is make sure that we stay true to our heart, do our best not to do harm to anyone else, and up the balance in the favor of being good, being generous, being kind, being creative, being a problem solver, and being thankful. I'm super thankful for you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. If I have something to show you guys, I'll probably pop it on the bead hui and sending you lots of love and aloha. Thank you. Arigato. Bye bye.